In today's video, guys, I'm going to quickly share with you guys how to trade Crash 500 index profitably and make a lot of money from this. If you are watching this video right now, guys, you are one of the luckiest person on boom and crash trading space, guys. All right, because this is what is going to elevate you from the level you are right now on trading boom and crash to the next level. All right, so all you just need to do is for you to pay very close attention and be sure to leverage on the information that I'm going to share with you guys right now and start making killings on boom and crash. And for the sake of this particular recording, we are using crash 500 index as an example, guys. All right, so that is the reason this particular video title is going to be 2023 best crash 500 index remedy. All right, so it's as simple as that, guys, because I believe this is going to solve the problem of you getting involved with spikes whenever you open position on buy, probably on crash 500 index, as we are using as an example here. Imagine I open a position right now, probably I open a position this way. I open my position probably right now here, and before it will get to this place, it will crash. I am going to solve that problem for you guys. All you just need to do right now is for you to pay very close attention. And if this is the type of video that you will definitely like to be getting notification whenever I share something like this, be sure you turn on your notification bell so that whenever I share valuable content like this, you'll be able to receive a notification that I've shared a valuable content that will help you trade boom and crash. And also, not only boom and crash, volatility 75 index, step index, and other synthetic indices that you are familiar with. And also, do not forget to smash that subscribe button. It's very, very important for this channel to grow as well. So with that being said, guys, when you look at my chart right now, guys, most of you we just have the IQ of, okay, since by default crash buys, that as you come to this chart right now and you look at this particular movement right now and you believe that this is buying, all most of you will just do is for you to open your position right away for buy and think is going to go that direction. No, this is what you need to do first. As you can see right now, I am also waiting for this particular pair to buy right now. But what am I waiting for right now? Look at this place here. You see this here? All right, I am going to wait for this small drop that is coming. It will get to this place, then it will now move back up. That is how you are going to trade this. I believe most of you will not understand what I am explaining. Do not forget that this is 4-hour time frame, guys, and for me to have set my time on 4-hour time frame, I am not going to open my position on 4-hour time frame. I am going to open my positions on lower time frame, but 4-hour time frames is going to help me decide what the market is doing. It's going to help me see the clearer picture of this particular pair that I'm trading, which is crash 500 index. And what you just need to do right now is this. When it comes to your 4-hour time frame, guys, when you look at this here, you will see that for a very long time, all right, when you look at this place, you will see for a very long time this crash 500 index has been crashing. All right, it has been crashing down, and most of you do not know about all these things. You will just come to open your chart on crash 500 index due to by default crash buys. You will just open your position without figuring out what this the direction or the trend direction of that particular crash 500 index, as we are using as a case study right now. For you to have opened your position anywhere here towards buy, that is to say you are blindly trading. You do not know what you are doing, and by so doing, you might have probably got your account or your hard-earned money burnt. All right, it's as simple as that. That was the reason I keep on saying that you need a mentor that will lead you and direct you on how to understand this space. It must not be me, please. I am saying this because there are many funds to be made in this particular industry. You just have to follow the right set of mind. You have to apply this right settings for you to start making money from this industry. When we are talking of this industry, this is the biggest market in the whole world. You just have to start making a lot of money from this. All right. Now that you have seen probably a teaching that will show you how to anchor this and make a lot of money from it. Why don't you take it? Why don't you grab it with your two hands and know how to utilize this? How much is it that your mentor is asking you to pay that you cannot afford to pay, and you are planning on trading? How much are you going to use to start trading what you really don't know? You just need to learn how these things works first. And that is not where I am emphasizing on today. What I'm saying in essence is this: if you do not know that this pair was selling during this period, based on the fact that you know that by default crash buys, you will just come to this chart, open your chart, and you will say, okay, let me open for buy. For the fact that you are seeing all these red candles and all that here does not mean if you break this particular place down that you are not going to see buy situation within this zone. But when you are buying when the trend is downtrend, it means you are liable to, you are exposing your account to spikes, and you're exposing your hard-earned money to be burnt. That is simple as that, because you really don't know what you were doing. That is the reason you keep on, you'll be trading, you will make probably $20, $50, $100 right now. The next minute you are going to blow it away. Why? Because you don't really know that the trend or the crash that you are trading is on a downtrend, and you are seeing the the just a retracement or a pullback that you are seeing on probably the lower time frame of that section or that period, and you open for that direction of that particular pair, all in the name of you are trying to follow trend, not knowing that the overall trend of that particular pair is selling. That was the reason most of you has not been making any money from this. So now when you look at this here, that brings me to why my chart is on 4-hour time frame, guys. Now with this 4-hour time frame, I was able to detect that the era of downtrend is over. Now the market has reversed, is now buying. I am not going to jump into this particular trade just because I can see from higher time frame that is buying already. No, if you are watching this video right now, you are one of the luckiest person in the space of trading boom and crash. Why? Because you can still capitalize on this, because this movement is going to take a longer time or a lot of time for it to get to this zone here. It's as simple as that. So now what you should be doing is for you to wait for a pullback, all right? For a pullback, for probably the market is going this way, and you cannot just join this particular place. It can crash on you, and your account, your entire account is going to be wiped out. So you just have to wait for a pullback, and that pullback, that is where you're going to capitalize on it, and you scalp a little bit. Do not be greedy. This is boom and crash. Bear in mind that boom and crash does not respect stop loss, but it can respect your take profit. It can only respect your stop loss when you are catching spikes, whereby you set your stop loss probably when this market get to so level and it fail to crash. Please take me out of trade. I don't want to lose more than this. But when you set stop loss on a spike, all right, once you set, you are trading traditionally, that is by default crash buys, and as I'm buying this way, probably I open my position here on buy, then I will now come and set stop loss here. It does not work, guys. Once the spike happens, it will keep on pushing this here stop loss, pushing it down until when the strength of the spike exhausted. That is when it's going to close, and you will think that it is your stop loss that stop the market. I am telling you from experience. Before I share anything with you guys here, I always test it out and see how it goes before sharing it with you guys. So if you want to believe what I'm saying, you believe it. If you don't want to believe it, go and use your hard-earned money to do the experiment. I am telling you guys the facts. Now I am waiting for the same pair right now to buy. You can see this by venture of what you are seeing right now, guys. You will see that this particular time is over, and now it's time for me to buy. But I am not going to jump into buying situation here. What am I waiting for? When you look at this place here, let me show you something here. This is where I am waiting for. All right, this is where I am going to open my position. So I'm waiting patiently for this particular crash 500 index to crash down to this particular place that you are seeing this box, and that is where I am going to buy. Now you will see that where I am waiting to open my position right now is this particular place here. All right, so this particular place that I marked this here, I will allow this crash to get to this place, and once you get to this particular place that this box is, that is where I am going to open my position towards buy. Why? And I am not going to roll it all the way to this place that you are seeing this arrow. Once I open my position on this particular place, I am going to exit at this junction or this particular zone here. All right, because once the market gets to any of these places that you are seeing, it's going to react, it's going to start crashing back, even though it is typically an uptrend right now, but it's going to react to that. But on the long run, it's going to cover or fill up this movement, this crash that has been happening here. It's as simple as that. This information that I'm sharing with you guys here is supposed to be it's supposed to be a class to my premium students, but I'm sharing this with you guys because I love you guys. All right, I just want you guys to make money. All right, so now what am I seeing, or why am I waiting for this pair to crash to this place before I open a position? When you look at this place here, excuse me guys, so when you look at this place here, all right, when you look at this particular place, you are going to see the left shoulder, all right, and this is the head. Now I am expecting the right shoulder here, guys. Once this right shoulder shows up, that is when, or that is another confidence that we convince me that this is a pure buy situation. All right, it's as simple as that. So now one thing that you need to do, because I know that most of you do rely mostly or heavily on indicators for you to execute any position. What you just need to do, if you are finding it difficult to understand what I am analyzing, all you just need to do is for you to add this particular indicator, which I'm going to impute now. You are seeing it. I click on this. You scroll down to RSI here. This is your RSI. Click on your RSI. Look at the default movement here. Look at what you need to leave. Let this period here, you see this period that you are seeing here, right? You see this period that you are seeing, this particular place that you are seeing, let it be on 14, and this particular place, be sure you set it this way. Once you set it this way, you click done. All right, that is exactly what you need. You click done. Let me shift this way. You click done. Once you click done, you go back to your main chart, guys. This is it. Once you look at this particular RSI here, and this RSI line is above this 50 level, and this requirement that I explained here has been met. Probably this market has pulled back to this particular place, and this RSI is above this place. You do not need to be afraid of spikes. You open your position. Again, as you are opening your position, do not be greedy. Scalp a little bit. You know how much you use to open your position. You scalp a little bit, then you go out of the trade and wait for another opportunity. All right, wait for another spike that will correlate with probably any pullback that will correspond with what you are seeing here. Then you open at the right. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. So now, if you do not understand how all these things that I'm explaining works, all right, for you to understand this properly, you really need to learn how it works. And that is the reason I keep on emphasizing on you enrolling on a mentorship, not necessarily me. You can get yourself a perfect mentor out there. We are many out there that are teaching you guys how to trade boom and crash synthetic indices. All right, get yourself a perfect mentor that will mentor you, lead you, and direct you on how each of these pairs works to enable you start making a lot of money from each of these pairs. Now, I want you guys to get yourself a perfect mentor. Close your eyes and pay that mentor how much, any amount that person pay you, because it's just a peanut compared to what you are going to be making from this market. If you learn perfectly fine, if you understand what your mentor taught you, you will be able to make that amount. That if you like, pay your mentor $500, you are going to make it one day if you actually understand what he or she taught you. It's as simple as that, guys. So stop, pinching money. Stop looking at money and looking at it. Okay, this amount is high. What is high? Do you know how much most of us paid. Probably me that is talking to you today, do you know how much I've paid to my mentors? But I'm not charging you that. I just want you to be committed so that when you think of how much you commit yourself on mentorship program, you'll be able to sit up and learn this properly and help yourself. If you start making the money, you are not giving me the money. And I am not persuading you to come to my mentorship program. I have many students already. All right. So you can get yourself a mentor out there. All right, get yourself a mentor out there. Do not come to me. Get yourself a mentor out there. But if you want me to mentor, use the number in the description of my video to reach out to me. And I am not saying that you should come and be asking me if I can manage. I do not manage account. I do not send out signals. I am teaching you how to get all these things. I am teaching you how to generate signals by yourself. I am teaching you how to trade profitably and successfully by yourself. You should stop relying on signal groups. All right, that is exactly what I am trying to help you guys achieve. So that is how it is. And if you are getting value from this video, do not forget to smash that like button, guys. By so doing, you to be able to push this video to others that are searching for valuable content like this that will help them trade this boom and crash profitably and successfully. And also do not forget to smash that subscribe button, guys. By so doing, this channel will grow and reach out to others that are also searching for valuable content like this that will be helping them trade boom and crash profitably and successfully. So I'm going to also leave the link to my books in the description of this video as well. Do yourself that favor and pick a copy of those books. It's very, very important that you do that, because it does not really matter if you are on mentorship program or not. Pick a copy of those books and go through it, and it will definitely help you achieve how these things works. All right, it's as simple as that. So that is how it is, guys. And